The artificial intelligence world is to take off this year with two heavy hitters, Microsoft and Alphabet, going keyboard to keyboard. And some are predicting that AI could become the biggest bubble of them all time here. You can read all about the future of AI in today's morning brief over at the Yahoo Finance homepage. But for a deeper dive, we bring in Yahoo Finance's Jared Blikre, the author of that morning brief today.
Well, thank you. I love the keyboard to keyboard reference as well. I didn't write that. The AI genie has escaped the bottle with a velocity not matched in modern human history, and investors are starting to take notice. That's the first line. But I was talking to Raoul Pal. Now, he is the founder and CEO of Real Vision, and this was a Yahoo Finance Uncut episode. I encourage everybody to look for it online. And he was saying we are in the beginning stages here. And once you have a genie out of the bottle, guess what? You can't put it back that easily. And that's what we're seeing. Now, I want to go over another quote from the article, and then I'll get into some of the investment opportunities. This is Raoul Pal saying, I think the AI might be bigger by orders of magnitude than China joining the World Trade Organization. Now, what does this mean? Back in the early 2000s, over 20 years ago, China joined the WTO. This gave them special trade privileges, and basically the U.S. was able to export its current account deficit, that is, that it takes in a lot more money than it spits out, or it spends a lot more money than it takes in. It was able to finance that based on cheaper goods coming from China. Now, something similar could happen with AI, and does that mean that it's coming for our jobs? Yes, it's going to replace a number of jobs, but we're also going to have a lot more service jobs, just the way we had with the internet and the developments that came with that over the last 25, 30 years. So here's another thing that caught my attention this morning. This is total Bing downloads going back to the beginning of the month, and you can see it's in the low, 20, 30,000 there, and then all of a sudden it shoots up to 300,000. Why? That's because Microsoft is encouraging people to use its Bing browser to be able to use ChatGPT within there. And this struck a particular note with me because I am included in here. For the first time in over 20 years, I am using a non-Google search engine and not by accident. So I think this is a pretty powerful statement here. And what I want everybody to realize, investors and otherwise, is that when we talk about AI, yes, we've been exposed to ChatGPT and maybe some of the models that generate images, but there are thousands and there are going to be millions of these models. Some are going to be good, some are going to be bad, but it's the big ones, the official ones, I guess you could say, that are going to be stuck in investors' minds. Now, here's another chart. This is Google Trends, and we're comparing Bing with ChatGPT and AI. Now, we can see ChatGPT and AI trending up here. Bing, we got that little boost. I think that's what we're talking about, what I was just talking about with the last chart. And before we go here, I just want to show you, this is by no means comprehensive, but this is a year-to-date heat map of the artificial intelligence space. There are a number of ETFs in here. There are some pure play companies. But what I want to show everybody is that when I change this to a market cap view, Microsoft, Google, NVIDIA, those are the big three right here. Google and Microsoft already reorienting their entire business line towards artificial intelligence. This is very big, and they're not going back. So we can learn to live with this. We can go kicking and screaming. Maybe we can even invest in it. So if you don't like or you're not comfortable with a lot of the smaller names, there are going to be some big ones that you can invest in as well.
Did I just see NVIDIA's up 56% year to date?
Yes, you want to take a look at the stock. It's pretty impressive here. I'm going to have
I missed that somehow.
Let me go to a 2-year chart, and we can see, yes, here's the peak in November of last year, and it has come racing back. It has exceeded the highs from late last year, and we're off to I would say the 50% mark is probably going to be a big stumbling block. Not sure what that is in number terms, but it seems like we're right there.
Yeah, really interesting stuff. Jared Blikre, thank you so much for walking us through the morning brief and more.
Yes.
Appreciate it.